Welcome to No Face Meals. I'm your host, Marjorie Haynes. Today we're going to continue with using our Butler soy curls in another dish. Now, I have heard on the news that corned beef is going to be in short supply and it's going to be very expensive. So I'm going to do a vegan corned beef. Right now I'm just sauteing my onions, and last night I made a brine and I marinated my soy curls in this brine. Looks like meat, yeah? It's not. In this brine, you're going to take 4 cups of broth. I use this. You can also use a vegan beef broth. I use this one because it has much lower sodium. So you make 4 cups of that. 1 whole cup of vinegar. It can be apple cider or it can be white vinegar, doesn't matter. To that you want to add 3 tablespoons of beetroot powder. This is for color. Don't have to have it if you don't want it. I think it gives it a little bit more earthier taste, and that's just me. Then you're going to do a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of pickling spice. Now, I want to point out that this pickling spice has got bay leaves crunched up in it. Contrary to popular belief, you can eat bay leaves. I wouldn't suggest you eat a whole bunch of them, but if it's crunched up pretty good like this, you don't really have to worry about it. They're completely edible. What you do is you add everything. Oh, and a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt. I used about 2 tablespoons of the Bragg's amino acid. So in 4 cups plus your cup of vinegar, there's only like a teaspoon of salt in your brine. Put everything in a pot. To make your brine, you bring it up to a boil, and then you throw your soy curls in it, kind of swirl it around, put it in your refrigerator, and wait till you're ready to cook with it. And that's all there is to it. This can be made up days ahead of time. Normally I would cook potatoes and cabbage with this, but we're going to have this on sandwiches tonight for supper. So just sauteed up an onion because I like onion. If you don't, that's fine. Now you could use this brine on any meat substitute. You can even use a tofu and brine it to make a corned beef. I have an onion in here and it's pretty soft. And then I'm just going to heat this up. Now, the only thing I didn't put in here that I would like to see in this brine was garlic, because I like garlic. So I'm going to put that in as I heat this up. Soy curls are already cooked. You just rehydrating them. Like I said, we're going to have this for supper tonight. But you could even use this to brine meat if you want to, although, you know, this is basically for a non-meat, a plant-based meat. I'm not going to pour all of the, not going to just dump it because it's still got quite a bit of liquid in it. Soy curls, how much are you supposed to use? It said an 8-ounce package. I'm just slopping it everywhere. But I didn't buy them in packages because I knew I would probably use this product a lot. So I went to their website and I bought the 12-pound box. 12 pounds of soy curls is a whole lot for a very little bit of money, and it can be used in so many different ways, as I have showed you in the last 2 recipes. This is the 3rd. we're doing this because we know St. Patty's is on its way, and one of the things I really missed was corned beef and cabbage. So this works out. That's what we'll be having with this next month. But you know, corned beef just isn't for St. Patty's Day. You can actually use this anytime you want. Now, like I said, I saw it on the news that people aren't carrying corned beef. It's because it's getting to be so expensive. This is it. Looks like, tastes like any other kind of corned beef, except it's not. It's totally plant-based. Like I said, this is the one thing I really kind of missed was corned beef. So, you know, you know me, get to thinking, well, what can I do to make it corned beef? Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in some garlic powder. You know, I'm going to put in a good tablespoon there. No, I didn't measure it out, but you know, I know about what it is. That's one thing I kind of missed that this recipe did not have, was any kind of garlic in it. We can't have a corned beef without any garlic in it. And it depends on your pickle and spice. Sometimes your pickle and spice will have it, and sometimes it won't. So yeah, we got everything in this pot. Got the onions going. I'm going to put this on, and we'll come back when this is ready to plate. Welcome back to No Face Meals. I'm your host, Marjorie Haynes. We're getting ready to plate up some of this corned beef. We got a couple of buns here. We're going to put it on. You want to saute your corned beef just so you get some of the liquid out of it, and it gets kind of a chewier texture, because corned beef has got a little bit of a chewy texture to it. Smells great. The red is made from that beet powder we put in it. Really don't have much of a taste, a little bit, but it doesn't taste like beets because I don't care for beets. You can actually just marinate this for an hour. I prefer to do it a little bit longer. It's just easier for me to do it. Marinate it overnight so I know what I'm having for supper. So this would be really good, you know, if you've got leftovers. This would be really good for corned beef hash, which is a favorite dish of mine. But I can see this on St. Patty's Day or any day with some potatoes and cabbage. That would make a wonderful, wonderful meal. And there it is. Vegan corned beef, made with Butler's soy curls. And that's all we have for No Face Meals. I'm your host, Marjorie Haynes. No Face Meals, where the food are the stars.